Good morning. Mary Joan here with the First Time Mom program. This is what I expected. And I first want to start off with an apology. I have been a little negligent in getting out regular videos. My goal is to be consistent in putting out at least one video a week. However, the last couple of weeks, I've been a little bit derailed. Do you ever find that happens in your life? You have the best of intentions, but you can get derailed. Well, it's happened to me, but I am excited to tell you what has been getting me derailed, which is I've been working on the Motherhood Made Simple webinar that I'm getting ready to record and launch. So I've been still working behind the scenes on lots of good content for new moms and new families. It's just not been in the form of videos that I can post to YouTube and Instagram. So I am here today and excited, and hopefully this is the beginning of getting back on track and being consistent. So what I want to talk about today is something that recently a client was sharing with me, and it was a situation where she was very distressed with a new baby and finding her partner was not listening to her. She had a number of concerns about her partner and how attentive he was to the baby during, changes on the change table. She had a lot of anxiety that he wasn't quite being careful enough. And whenever she tried to address this with him, he would get angry and defensive and accuse her of being controlling, say that she was being too overprotective, say that she was interfering with his ability to bond with the baby, and it was creating all this tension and friction in their relationship. Understandably, she felt very upset by this, and then also she felt very concerned about, leaving her partner with the care of the baby because she wasn't sure if he was going to be careful enough. So understandably, this is a very significant dilemma. And when couples have a baby, they do it out of love and excitement and looking forward to sharing this journey together. And when they experience tension and conflict and challenge, it can be really disheartening and really discouraging. And let's face it, parents, new parents, especially of a young baby, are sleep deprived. And it's normal for there to be more irritability, to be less tolerant, to be less patient. So it's very common to have some challenges between parents. However, this was sort of on a whole new level. So given this scenario, there are two things that could be going on. And one could be that the mom is just having really heightened anxiety and she is overly sensitive to issues of safety. And it could be that dad is conducting himself quite appropriately and quite safely, but if mom's anxiety is really, really high, it can have her seeing danger where danger doesn't really exist. If that were the case, it would require one specific type of intervention. The other issue, which is also quite common, is that if there are challenges between the parents in terms of how they communicate, how they talk to each other, how they express their concerns, and whether or not the other can really hear and respond to those concerns, that's actually a whole different issue and requires a different type of intervention. So in the latter case, that's a challenge in terms of the underlying dynamics and communication patterns and response styles of the parents. And sadly, that is something that just working with mom on her anxiety isn't going to address. That's a situation that would actually revolve around supporting both parents in terms of looking at their relationship, what's going on, how they communicate, and how responsive they are to each other. So again, a very different underlying issue, which requires a different type of intervention. So when you're in the fog of, caring for a young baby, sleep deprivation, it may be very difficult to try to figure out what is going on, if not impossible. But don't fear, because that is why there are people like me available, therapists who specialize in working with pregnancy and postpartum issues in couples so that we can help you determine what is going on and then what is going to be the best course of action. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, which is to feel good, to feel like you and your partner are working as a team, and that when you express a concern to your partner, he can hear you and respond in a way that actually has you feeling reassured rather than feeling dismissed and that you're like some kind of crazy person. Because over time, that's going to erode the the good feelings in your relationship, which we don't want. I want couples to feel close. I want couples to feel like they're stronger than ever. I want couples to feel like they're building a strong bond and working as a team and really bracing for, an adventure of parenting that's going to be a great fun ride with challenges, of course, but that it's something that they embrace and bring together. Sadly, many couples who are struggling before babies have a baby, the struggle continues. And it breaks my heart when those couples separate, because I believe that there's other answers, there's other resolutions that can be experienced to bring you back together. But these things don't get better on their own. We often need help. And so if you find your partner's not listening, if you find that you're feeling misunderstood or dismissed or not listened to or responded to in the ways that make you feel safe and secure, reach out. Reach out to us at the Relationship Center. We have a team of therapists ready to help you. If you're outside of Ontario, find a therapist in your area, because this relationship matters and you feeling good in this relationship matters. If you've liked what you've heard today, give us a like, forward it to your friends, and perhaps even follow this channel so you can keep up to date on the strategies and interventions and tips I want to provide to just help navigate the early days of parenting. I will sign off for now and look forward to next time. Take care.